$6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstone, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
A Campari Boulevard, Carnival Road, Mad Sunday. Time for left the yard, sure no reach Campari Boulevard. No fly performance, stage crossing. Come out with your crew, Campari flossing.
Join us at Campari Boulevard as we take over Emmanuel Road on Trafalgar Road like never before on April 27th. Carnival Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy Campari drink specials all day. Watch revelers cross our epic Campari stage with Exodus and Yardmass. Admission free and make sure you wear red. It's Campari Red Passion Carnival. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years old. Let's drink responsibly.
As a part of our efforts to increase accessibility to higher education, the Students' Loan Bureau no longer requires applicants to have guarantors. This applies to all SLB loan products. No guarantors, no catch. With SLB, you can make your dreams a reality. Visit our website at slbja.com and follow us on social media at Students' Loan Bureau to be in the loop. Apply today.
Make a toast to your future. The JTA Cooperative Credit Union is by your side. All educators, the best is what you deserve.
We'll keep your dreams alive.
Competitive loans to help you grow.
We'll take you higher.
Great returns on your savings. A bright future is in the making.
Build the best you with the best credit union. We are committed to serving you.
JTA Cooperative Credit Union, serving our members, impacting lives positively.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Attention all wings lovers. KFC Saucy Wings with 2 new flavors. Saucy Wings. Mango habanero and buffalo. Spicy. KFC we have Saucy Wings. Delicious. Spicy the best. So a new KFC Saucy Wings crush the rest. Nobody does wings like KFC. New Saucy Wings is for me.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC Saucy Wings. It's finger-licking good.
It's Monday. Get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
The E-Zone is here for you.
With the Stinger Honeybee.
And Karim Boyatings
From 3 to 5 p.m.
on Nationwide 90 FM. We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you said?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezone blinddates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblinddates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions.
Share them with us at ezoneconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugger thing.
Ow! Ow!
You're in the entertainment block on Nationwide 90 FM. And you're locked in to the E-Zone with Honeybee and Karim Boyatings.
Yo, it's your boy Nate Winter.
And I'm your girl Cecile.
And we are at E-Zone.
With the one and only Honeybee, Karim Boyatings.
I'm Asafa, the Sub-10 King.
And I am Alicia, the better half. And we are the Powells. And you're tuned into the E-Zone.
With Honeybee and Karim Boyatings.
Monday to Friday on Nationwide 90 FM.
Greetings, this is Marcy Griffiths, and you're listening to E-Zone with Honeybee and Karim Boyatings, Monday through Friday on Nationwide 90 FM. Marcy Griffiths said that.
Your man a Gram Smart and always representing for the E-Zone. Honeybee, and you don't know Kareem, boy, things. You don't know, big up on yourself, continue to play. Give the people the news, play sweet reggae music and dance all every time. Positive.
The time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. Yeah, yeah. Admiral Tibet, otherwise known as Mr. Reality. I represent the E-Zone with Kareem Boyatings and Honeybee.
Other Pitsy Boy Omi representing for the E-Zone with Honey B and Kareem Boyatings. 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide. Omi, I'm out. Boom!
Nah, leave ya. E-Zone, me a listen forever.
Yeah, E-Zone. If you know, so we not no behavior to the fullest, you know what I mean? Kareem Boyatings and Honeybee. 3 to 5, Monday to Friday. Bang the radio to the fullest.
It is Thursday, April 24. It's a very cloudy afternoon here in Kingston, Jamaica. Good afternoon, Jamaica, to the world. I'm Kareem Boyatings alongside.
It's Stinger Honeybee and DJ Jerome.
In the building. Good. You're in the E-Zone?
It's got a buzz.
And the bug of things.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You know, so, alright-ish.
Not so good in the neighborhood?
No. I don't feel so strong. But we there, I said.
Yo, the traffic is annoying.
Yeah, man.
Me, I fear wonder what. I've been outside since a little bit after 9 this morning.
So early?
Yeah. So we'd have a bag of things for do, right? Mm-hmm. And coming to work now, may I say, all right, then, after 9, perhaps person's just going to work late. I don't know what corporate people do. So may I say, but school not keep. So after 9, the traffic not supposed to stay so. But then coming here, it was the same. I mean, I wonder. Like, if people get paid, like, is it payday?
No.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Can it not be something?
Tomorrow, the traffic probably worse.
This is crazy.
It'll go worse tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a day. It's going to be a day tomorrow, guys.
Well, we are live on We're live on a revolutionary station at Nationwide 90.3, 90.5.
90.7 and 90.9 on your FM dial.
You can also listen to us at www.nationwideradiojm.com or on our mobile application available on the Play or App Store.
Follow us on Instagram at Nationwide 90 FM and on YouTube at Nationwide 90 FM Live too. In fact, let's skip on over there right now, guys, to see who our early birds are. Boy, well, it's the... Okay, so April's soon done. Mm-hmm. Who's in the lead?
It was a three-way tie.
It was a three-way tie yesterday, and I told them to break that up, because that's not okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, am I finding the... Did I? Oh, here it is. Let's see who's at the top here, guys. It's all about our star... Hey, you see all the star YouTuber, them, and I look at them, because... Whoever won last month is not even here with us yet. No, I wrong something.
Who won last month again?
Not even know.
I really don't remember who won last month.
This says the entertainment block.
Click on it next song.
Next
I'll see if it come up. I think Shane Palmer won last month.
Yeah.
Shane Palmer, I'm still no fall on the show same way.
Nicole is at the top. Good afternoon to you, Nicole. How you doing? Good afternoon to Kariva Peart. Kayla is with us early. Shane Palmer in the building. Michelle F. Thompson, Shanice Sinclair, Andrea Henry, the whole works. Errol Townsend, I Spy Willow Will up top. Guys, welcome. Isomar says Carnival rain out according to weather app. Are you sure?
It should rain on Sunday.
Oh no. Isomar also says Happy Thursday, E-Zoners. It's been raining. My herd been longing for some themes, song singing, good tunes playing, and daytime radio bantering. That one, yeah. I mean, or as it mean? Should I edit? Stop it. Isomar, edit. I want it. Can you read it?
What I do?
It's been raining. My herd been longing for some themes, song singing, good tunes playing, and daytime radio bantering. Okay, I'm just gonna take it, ISO.
Anything I say, so go.
Anything I say.
Anything I say.
I know. Listen, ISO. It probably isn't your fault. It's probably our fault.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, okay.
Like, subscribe, share the show.
Let everybody know. We're also on Facebook at Nationwide Radio JM and on X at Nationwide Radio.
To our exes, remember to use the hashtag NNNEZone. Could never be the free zone.
You're crazy. Now, welcome to the show and thank you for choosing to share space, time, and energy with us. We have a great show planned for you today.
Yeah, man, it's a throwback Thursday. So, you know, it's oldies but goodies, as well as it's a health day. It's all about your wellness, your mental health, your physical health, all of these different types of health. Yeah. So, today, what's our topic, Kareem?
Well, our topic is indeed posted on our social media platform, so you guys can head over to X, Instagram, and also on Facebook. Drop some comments, and we'll read them in a use segment of the show.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and in the mix today, we're going to be having Mrs. Jerome King Johnson.
Oh, Jerome's wife? Oh.
No, not Jerome's wife, but another Jerome.
Jerome King Johnson.
Right, so Mrs. Jerome King Johnson, an educator, motivational speaker, and a life coach. She will take us on a journey of raising a son with autism, because you know April is Autism Month.
It is indeed.
So I forgot, you know, understand, learn some things and unlearn some things also.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, well, over to you, DJ Jerome, on the ones and fews.
You're the bravest of hearts, you're the strongest of souls. You're my light in the dark, you're the place I call home. You can say it's alright, but I know that you're breaking up inside. I see it in your eyes. Even you face the night, afraid and alone. That's why I'll be there when the storm rises up, when the shadows descend. Every beat of my heart, every day without end, every second I live, that's the promise I make. Baby, that's what I'll give, if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes. You can sleep in my arms, you don't have to explain. When your heart's crying out, baby, whisper my name. 'Cause I've reached out for you when the thunder is crashing up above. You've given me your love, and you smile like the sun that shines through the pain. That's why I'll be there when the storm rises up, when shadows descend. Every beat of my heart, every day without end. I will stand like a rock, I will bend till I'm ready, till there's no more to give. If that's what it takes, I will risk everything.
Time for the news.
Music.
That was so fast. I was just, relaxing. But yeah, it seems like the weather is gonna be something, right?
Yeah, it's like it's gonna rain all weekend.
Haunted, I feel like, oh gosh, I wish I could just go to bed right now. But we've got work to do, guys. Yes, so let's get on to it. It's time for the news. Now making our top stories, Bob Marley's family launches luxury fragrance line, and guess what it smells like? Rita Marley, Adam Stewart, among 8 honorees in 2025 Jamaica Independence Gala. Defamation lawsuit against Queen Ifrica goes into case management on May 8. And more. Ding, 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 ding. Now the details. The family of reggae legend Bob Marley has launched a luxury fragrance line inspired by the late artist's legacy, named Marley Fragrances. The Jamaica Observer shared that the line includes 6 mood-enhancing fragrances designed with mood-enhancing technology.
Okay.
Speaking on the launch of the product, CEO of Bob Marley Group of Companies, Cedella Marley, shared in a statement that each scent is created to bring you home to evoke peace, joy, and a sense of connection. This collection is a tribute to our legacy and how we continue to inspire people, creating a sense of calm and togetherness that lasts across generations. The scents include, ooh, you know your girl gotta get this one. Satisfy My Soul, one of my favorite songs from the great Bob Marley. Lights down low, and this is for, you live the intimate times. Place of peace, you can meditate and so. Mellow mood, you're on the beach chilling. Soul rebel, yeah, we need that one too. And simmer down, because some of we really need to. Now, you understand? Now, each scent is inspired by the legend's home country of Jamaica and integrates his philosophy of love and unity. Now, Marley Fragrances was created in a partnership with IMH Fragrance, an American company with a presence online and in more than 2,200 retailers across North America. Global licensing director at IMH Perfume shared this collection exemplifies a thoughtful product line extension where cultural heritage meets luxury fragrance in a way that enhances both brands. We can't wait to share these incredible fragrances with the world. The fragrances are available on marleyfragrance.com for US $140 each. There's also an offering of 2 discovery sets for US $380. Wow. So guys, what are you waiting for, man? You need to get your simmer down, your soul rebel, your lights down low, satisfy my soul, and place of peace, mellow mood, right now.
Yeah, I'm actually on the site right now, just looking at the bottles. Obviously there is a lion on the front of the bottle. They're clear bottles, simple but effective. Okay, I like this one.
No man, that one
The
I
mellow
give.
mood.
Yeah, man, that one they I give.
Militant and,
manly.
So, yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, can
Put
I
that one
see?
in a tree,
Can
boy.
I see the satisfy my soul?
See the pink.
Kareem, how did I know?
Pink and nice.
How did I know? Because
Yeah.
it is so cute.
So y'all can go on the website right now, marleyfragrance.com, and
can't
you
buy
can
it
see
for
some
me?
of them. Yeah.
It gone.
Oh, good. Love that first.
Can you share it with me?
Okay, I will. Yeah, but I personally like them. I'm going to perhaps try one.
When you say like them, you mean I like the sound of them?
Like the sound of them,
Yeah.
like the names, like how they look.
Yes.
I would love to smell
them.
Smell them first.
Don't it? Me
So if
too.
Natalie wants to purchase some for us, and
Satisfy
then-
my soul.
Right, I'll take the simmer down. You
Jerome,
understand?
which one you want?
Simmer down.
You want
for
simmer
me.
down too? I'm
Yeah.
too. You want soul rebel? No? Okay.
Simmer down for
Mellow
Jerome.
mood? No mellow mood.
Simmer down.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Peace. No peace.
Simmer down.
Okay.
Right,
All
right.
I got it now. Got it now.
Now, Rita Marley and tourism executive Adam Stewart will be among 8 distinguished individuals honored at this year's Jamaica's Independence Gala, scheduled for August 23 in New York. The gala, organized by the Jamaican Consulate in New York in collaboration with non-profit organization Jamaica Promise, celebrates Jamaica's independence, culture, and diaspora contributions. Rita Marley, born Alpharita, right? Constantia Marley
Sure.
I love her name, by the way, will receive the Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of her pioneering work in reggae, her cultural advocacy, and her humanitarian efforts. Love that. Adam Stewart, executive chairman of Sandals, and no, we can't reach a Sandals yet on the bungalow. And so, Adam, fix things, please. Understand? Adam Stewart, executive chairman of Sandals Resorts International, will be recognized for business leadership. Stewart is being honored for his contributions to Caribbean tourism and economic development through entrepreneurship and innovation in the hospitality sector. The gala not only celebrates excellence, but also supports charitable initiatives in Jamaica. Proceeds from the 2025 event will benefit education, healthcare, and community development projects, including scholarships for tertiary students, the Jamaica Cancer Society, and the Rita Marley Girls Center. Kawanting Borita. Shago.
Yeah.
Understand? So yeah, I particularly do love this. 8 nominees, obviously. There's some in education. There is a National Development Award going out to Gregor Fisher, obviously for his continued support of Jamaica's financial and philanthropic sectors. A whole lot of things are going.
Yeah.
And I love this.
That's
So
very good.
August, what is August 8?
August
23.
23.
August 23 in New York. So, congratulations.
And big up to Rita. Listen, one thing,
She's going to give.
It's true, but also, like, I feel like there's something so grounding and so powerful when you learn someone's given name at birth. Like, I feel like there's so much power in her name.
Oh,
like,
yes.
her parents set her up.
Yeah.
Like, she was born and
She could
destined
have just
for
been
greatness.
normal Onibi, please.
What?
No.
Alpha Rita? Alpha? Alpha.
Rita.
Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Indeed, indeed. All right, guys, moving on. Where are we now? The Jamaica Observer reported that the family of Derek Morgan is once again requesting a public apology from his daughter, Queen Ifrica.
Oh, that Derek Morgan. Okay.
Yeah. Real name, Ventrice Morgan, who has been hit by a defamation lawsuit by the ska legend. Now, Derek Morgan, a son... my apologies. Merrick Morgan, a son of Derek Morgan, reiterated the family's firm, unified resolve to clear the patriarch's name. We intend to do all that is necessary and within the confines of the law to clear our father's reputation of these terrible, malicious, and baseless allegations, businessman Merrick Morgan said. Now, the defamation lawsuit, Derek Morgan versus Ventrice Morgan, moves on with a case management session on May 8 in the Supreme Court of Jamaica. This step is a court-scheduled session where parties come together to brief the court on the status of a case. In June 2024, the family of Morgan filed a defamation lawsuit against Queen Ifrica, alleging reputational damage for false allegations she made against him in 2023. We have always embraced her as part of our family, and for her to do this has left us dumbfounded as it has potentially damaged our father's stellar reputation. Dr. Courtney Morgan, another son of the ska singer, said. When he says that, is she not a
Right. I was just thinking
biological daughter?
Well, based on my understanding of this, I do think she's a biological daughter of his, but it sounds like perhaps she's from a different mom.
Oh.
Because if you're going to say we've always embraced her as part of our family, it may be that she's an outside child. You know, look away there?
Yeah.
Like, he was married to our mother, and, within the home, the confines of our home, we are a unit. And then he maybe step out of the marriage and go have other kids.
Sound good, fix up this.
Yeah. Please do. But while I'm going to say Derek Morgan's family, I'm just like, Derek Morgan have a family? Not, thinking about Derek Morgan. Derek Morgan, I'm thinking about the TikTok Derek Morgan. Come on, so we get family from. Yeah, anyways, Kendrick Lamar leads 2025 American Music Awards nominations. The Not Like Us star is up for 10 awards, including Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and in the Artist of the Year category, where he will face competition from Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, Chappelle Roan, Post Malone, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, and more.
I'm surprised Doechii isn't named there.
Same. Malone followed with 8 nominations, while Billie Eilish and first-time nominees Roan and Shabuzi each earned 7.
That's a lot.
Don't it? Benson Boone, Doechii, Gracie Abrams, Jelly Roll, Lola Young, The Marias, Rose, Telly Swims, Tommy Richmond, Tyler and Artist of the Year nominees Carpenter and Zach Bryan are also first-time nominees this year. That's a whole list of stellar
And I'm so happy
artists.
to see Benson Boone there, and of
Same.
course Doechii.
Same.
But especially Benson.
Yeah. Swift, with 6 nominations, looks to extend her own record for the most AMA wins of all time, currently standing at 40. Meanwhile, Post Malone and Beyonce are nominated in country categories for the first time, as they should. I think that's for Levi Jeans, right?
Yeah,
While much of the night is about trophies, it's even much more about music. And Jennifer Lopez, the night's host, I don't know why she's hosting, will be one of the performers. Additional performances are still to be announced. The Las Vegas event will air live Monday, May 26 at 8 p.m. On CBS and Paramount Plus.
Was can I ask her for us? How she say yes?
Yeah. Like everybody else in Hollywood, they book out. Like everybody else just have something to do. All of a sudden, everybody is so
booked. It? So she them ask for us it.
Oh, brother, it's going to be a snooze fest. But, congrats.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Do you think so?
Yeah. I don't really see her much as a host.
She might come with something. I don't know.
Yeah, so some, songs that she stole and things like that. Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay.
Do we have time to?
Yes,
Yes, we certainly do. Rihanna's We Found Love, now certified 11 times platinum by RIAA, surpasses 1.1 billion views on YouTube. Guys, listen, I don't know, man. Like, the kind of career that this woman forged before she decided to take a break, it's just simply incredible.
It is.
All right, now Rihanna just picked up another major accolade, and this latest one adds to an already massive list of historically unmatched achievements. Her chart-topping anthem, We Found Love, a high-energy collaboration with EDM hitmaker Calvin Harris, has officially been certified 11 times platinum in the United States. The Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, confirmed the updated status after the single moved another million equivalent units, combining sales and streams. since first being certified diamond in 2023. Sometimes you want to ask yourself, like, who's listening to these songs? But so many people are.
Yeah.
Now, the official video has also amassed over 1.1 billion YouTube views. It now stands shoulder to shoulder with her ballad Stay, both towering at the 11 times platinum mark, cementing Rihanna's reputation as one of the music's most consistent hit makers. I mean, and she hasn't made a hit in, like, what? How many years? Since 2016?
A long time.
Gosh!
It is crazy.
But Stay was something else, though.
Yeah.
She had everybody wanting to stay.
Stay. Yeah.
Listen, and about to. She used to cry when she performed this. Not Chris Brown, she that time. Now released in 2011, We Found Love became a cultural phenomenon, dominating the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 consecutive weeks and topping charts in over 25 countries. Question, Chris's residuals, right? So somebody that says, Rihanna, I couldn't Rihanna talk about after all this time. But then we watch a video and the main girl in night,
Look
you
like
see
Rihanna?
her eyes?
Yeah.
So me I say, so make sure have them the eyes, they like Rihanna eyes. I mean, so what Chris try say.
He's not
But
trying
then,
to say nothing.
But then, even if you know, sometimes then just like to put the beer and just like to leave little, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
crumbs all over the place and little, you know. So I wonder if he just did that just to say, not really. But anyways, the
We
residuals.
never even know pre that.
I know her because it's been so many years. However, though, residuals, though, look at her now. She's a mom.
Yeah.
She's got her whole family, everything.
Yes. And she's happy.
She's happy.
She's very happy, it seems. Yeah.
A$AP Rocky's getting his residuals.
Yeah, he's a stay-at-home dad.
He is.
Yeah.
That, you know what?
Yeah.
The song's hypnotic blend of dance, pop, and emotional vulnerability proved to be a game changer in both Rihanna's career and the pop landscape at large. I remember it was something different
It was
at
a
the time.
time to behold.
It was a time, Kareem.
It really was a time.
Nobody was doing stuff like that. It was just like, what is
It
this
was a
girl
time.
doing? And she
It
did
was
it,
just
man.
hit after hit after hit. for
After
her.
hit. As of 2025, she is one of only a handful of artists, male or female, with 6 RIAA Diamond certified singles, a staggering achievement that places her in a class of her own among female musicians. You did that.
Yeah, like for me, Rihanna isn't the best singer, and we know this,
No,
right? Nor she
no.
is the best performer, and
No,
we know this, and she knows this as well. But for me, as I've said to somebody before, I'm not like a huge fan of Rihanna. But what Rihanna did with her run, Rihanna is a hit maker, and
Listen.
not everybody is a hit maker.
No, she's got the best taste.
Yeah, man,
And
she's
you know
a
who
hit
said
maker.
it? Ed Sheeran said
Yeah,
it
man.
the other day.
Yeah.
In an interview, he said, and Ed Sheeran right now has the biggest song, the second most listened to song on Spotify of all time. With Shape of You.
Yeah.
And I love Ed. And Shape of You is not even my favorite song of his, but the world loves it, right?
Yeah.
And he said when he was writing Shape of You, he wrote it for Rihanna in mind.
Yeah.
Because he says Rihanna picks the best song. She's got the
She
best
does.
taste.
She does. Like her ability to pick and can listen to a song and know that this is going to be a hit, got to be studied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's time for a break. All right, this is the E Zone. Could never be the Free Zone.
Crazy.
Yeah.
New KFC saucy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. KFC, it's finger licking good. The time by KFC is.
It is 3:30.
At Kia, driving your future means joining the movement that inspires. Whether it's the small but mighty Picanto hatchback or the top-of-the-line tech-rich Sorrento SUV, there's a Kia that perfectly fits your lifestyle and your budget. ATL Automotive has gotten Jamaicans behind the wheels of thousands of Kias for the past 7 years. And we're ready to get you behind the wheel of a Kia too. Simply visit the nearest Kia showroom for a test drive now.
New KFC saucy wings. Attention all wings lovers. KFC saucy wings with 2 new flavors. Saucy wings. Mango habanero and buffalo. Hot, spicy. KFC we have saucy wings. Delicious, spicy, the best. So a new KFC saucy wings crunch the rest. Nobody does wings like KFC. New saucy wings is for me.
New KFC saucy wings, delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC saucy wings, it's finger licking good.
A Campari Boulevard, Carnival Road, Mad Sunday. Time for left here, make sure no reach Campari Boulevard. No fly performance, stage crossing. Come out with your crew, Campari flossing.
Join us at Campari Boulevard as we take over Emmanuel Road on Trafalgar Road like never before on April 27th, Carnival Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy Campari drink specials all day. Watch revelers cross our epic Campari stage with Exodus and Yardmass. Admission free and make sure you wear red. It's Campari Red Passion Carnival. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years old. Let's drink responsibly.
Taxi drivers, are you ready to earn more? Join Amber on Time and keep 100% of your fares in the first month. No commission, no catch. Plus, in your second month, we'll install a free vehicle tracker to help keep you and your car safe. Stolen vehicle recovery and panic button response are also on us. And guess what? On May 3rd and 4th, come to 13 Hayden Road. Snacks and drinks are on us. Come link up, ask questions, sign up on the spot, and level up with Amber on Time, Jamaica's taxi app built just for you.
Outperform, outlast, with top performance, Chakama, reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Pan select tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Make a toast to your future. The JTA Cooperative Credit Union is by your side. All educators, the best is what you deserve.
We'll keep your dreams alive.
Competitive loans to help you grow.
We'll take you higher.
Great returns on your savings. A bright future is in the making.
Build the best you with the best credit union. We are committed to serving you.
The JTA Cooperative Credit Union, serving our members, impacting lives positively.
You ever get bun yet? The bun was sweet so much you can't resist. Me not talk about heartbreak. Me not talk about the bun with full of spice, raisin, and the perfect glaze. Mother's Bakery Easter bun. This is the bun where everybody need this Easter. If you don't get bun, you not live life right. Mother's Bakery Easter bun. Get the best type of bun from the right people. Mother's Bakery Easter bun. The bun you have to get with love in every bite. Available in select supermarkets.
A Campari Boulevard, Carnival Road, Mad Sunday. Time for left here, make sure no reach Campari Boulevard. No fly performance, stage crossing. Come out with your crew, Campari flossing.
Join us at Campari Boulevard as we take over Emmanuel Road on Trafalgar Road like never before on April 27th, Carnival Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy Campari drink specials all day. Watch revelers cross our epic Campari stage with Exodus and Yardmass. Admission free and make sure you wear red. It's Campari Red Passion Carnival. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years old. Let's drink responsibly.
Last night.
Somebody told me you weren't doing me right.
She wasn't doing me right. She wasn't doing me right.
While I be turning my back, you be no playing the field.
She just playing the field, playing the field.
Can you look me in the eyes and say to me it's not
Girl,
real?
that could not be real. Couldn't
That's
be
all I
real.
wanted to know.
Just wanna know, girl.
That look it's giving you away.
Give it away, no.
And I never believe in a single word.
I never believe you, girl.
You're living dangerously.
Woman, you're living too dangerous for me.
You're living dangerously.
Is it me I'm a rent and leaving?
You're living dangerously.
Girl, you're living too dangerous for me. None of our shit, hey. Girl, you're living too dangerous. Oh, better if you give it up. Girl, you never stop until you pass the maximum line. When do you do too much? I need a relationship and not a war. Imagine this young woman in a man car. Tell me what the hell you gonna think of her. She a man that drink out of one glass in a bar. Man, never things from me cookie jar. Girl, open up your eyes. The man is on fire. As I look up to the moon and the pretty stars. Thinking me out like I am in Mars.
Well, that's all I can say.
None of mercy.
dancing like she's never danced before. Just a champion girl on a Saturday night, looking for the time of her life. Nothing in this world won't pleasure at all. They all say she's crazy. Dancing all night long to her favorite song, posted in the latest style. People talking this and they're talking that. What the fuck? They all say she's wicked and wild. She's a lady, lady on the floor. Cause she's dancing like she's never danced before.
It's time to get wild once more. The animals are knocking at your front door. God have mercy. God knows. Marilyn a go on down. Me ain't no got nothing to put on down. Pick up a boy for your school uniform. We make me for 51 style. Keep calm. Marilyn a go on down. Me ain't no got nothing to put on down. Pick up a boy for your school uniform. We make me for 51 style. Girl child.
So my girl, you make y'all make she bun them. Cause I know you go tell nobody say run them. Take one leap, eventually them. Know them find out when you have on them. My girl, you know no problem. And if you do, your boyfriend will solve them. Everywhere them love and let them and tell them. Know them find out when no fire have on them. Make some girl so. Probably you never heard the we.
Oh yes, I just let the action back.
Probably you never heard the we.
Some coffee get pretty holding at the yak.
Long time me, I want them, probably them never heard. She underrated them and know she fly well like a bird to me. And I'm making this on me high grade herb. Come pick a little.
Girl, let me cry. Why? Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. I'm moving on the yellow world. Yellow boy. Don't just take man fit. Give me soul and I play. Every day. I want you hear what me say. Yeah. Moving on the yellow boy. Yellow boy. Don't just take man. Give me soul and I play. Night or day. Who know the hear what me say.
Y'all them have the face, and them have the figure. Remind me of the Benz and the Lexus and the Beamer. To have this girl, will be my pleasure. She's so precious like the gold living on me treasure. Again, y'all them have the face, and them have the figure. Remind me of the Benz and the Lexus and the Beamer. To have this girl, will be my pleasure. She's so precious like the diamond in my treasure. And then me say, the girl them make me body tense. Them look like some Lexus, some big man, some Benz. Have good body and they want me feet on me hands. Look like some boy needs some contact lens. You wanna taste the girl them wild, then we got the friend.
Y'all are going to take me to come back up your block. It's all about Romy and the big fat sister Naomi. You two of them claims that them know me. All them arguments show me. The boy get name Romy and the own sister Naomi. You two of them claims that them know me. All them arguments show me. But me wonder Romy, how him fi know me? I want to host me man and crack down me go live where and see it and grow me. Oh the boy owe me, him argument show me. Him girl walk two chairs and me blew me. Me here now you owe me a 15 auntie. Me check it out deep down to the grandma walk me. So I got the boy got me. The boy bad mind me. That's why me argument just for not row me. And him big fat sister not row me. Me do what them claims that they know me. And them argument Mr. Vegas again. Dirty up. La 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 bum bum today. I and I don't got girl today. La 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 bum bum chilla. I and I wanna get that girl yeah.
Competition of pick one car way first. Start the girl ya don't know say our bus. Between Thunderfall and Mr. Vegas, which one? I must be up to get the girl ya.
Listen to me now. Stand down here.
Hello, please. Jesus, but nerve boss.
Tell me now. What you saying?
Yeah, man, DJ Joe on the ones and twos, man. Yeah, having some nice throwback tunes. It's a Thursday. People say it's a rain for them there, and I can't wait to go home to some rain.
Man, but me not like go home in the rain. That's gonna take forever.
Right. So I want to reach home and then it start to rain. You understand my message, Jerome? Yeah, man. So now about to fall now. So just wait a little bit till about 6:30. So you understand?
that's perfect.
They just
Perfect.
forward down also.
Perfect.
Yeah. So before we go into the topic, we do have some trending, or a trending story to talk about. So Coffee tweeted with a video of one of her songs, right? And she says, "I'm the baddest thing out of Jamaica," right? And she posted this on Twitter. And you know, people on Twitter. And that's what I always tell people, you know, like different social media platforms can give you different responses. Okay, because you know, based on what I've seen just now, people on Twitter, they are more so agreeing with, or I say, yo, we can't wait to hear some music, whatever the case is, you know, in support of. Instagram. So there's this page on Instagram named Main Dangers, something like that.
Main Dangers,
Yeah.
So they posted it. And the comments, them.
Went wild.
Oh my Jesus of His
This
mercy.
is strong.
The people them over there a beat up coffee and I go cook her and yammer because I don't understand.
You said about Korea.
Yeah, so then Cherry Tricks says, I mean she's good, but I can't name 3 songs from her.
Okay, great.
Somebody else says, Sean Knight says, Beanie Man and Coffee are family. Somebody else says, if she was consistent, maybe she won a Grammy for an album, not for a song. Okay, so yeah, okay. Then somebody else say, "Oh, this again." Then somebody else. It's just a lot of negative comments. Like,
Listen, people. I just feel like people are just so happy and ready anytime to just spew the very worst things they can think of in the comment section.
you know what I always think it is, and I've always said it. It's just herd mentality. Them never think this, like this was not your thought until you went into the comment section, and then perhaps you would have seen 1 or 2 comments, and because you know it's obviously getting attention, getting the likes, and those negative comments, people that laugh on them, everybody else know just to pile on more and more
You
and
can't
more
stand
and
for
more and
anything.
more.
You don't have your own thoughts.
Like, shut up, go clean your bathroom, please. Okay, save by the time signal.
When was the last time you flossed?
Jeez, shut up, man. Well, here's a time signal.
Mark's Superstore Furniture and Hardware, Lionel Town and Portland Cottage Vere Clarendon offers hardware items, home appliances, and much more. Mark's Superstore Furniture and Hardware, quick and fast delivery. The time by Mark's Superstore is...
It is 3:45. Big up to Mark Superstore and entire staff and everybody down there. Understand? Big up on the cell phone. So, yeah, and then some of the comments, like, they got pretty nasty.
Yes?
You know, talking about her, you know, sexuality and
What
things
does that
like
do with
that.
them?
And I'm just like...
You see why when people stay away from just social media or even just public, you see why them do it?
It's crazy
Oh,
to
not
me.
too much.
It is wild to me because, like, aren't you supposed to be confident in yourself? Like, am I supposed to say, well, I'm the 10th best out of Jamaica?
Or I'm not so bad.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm not so bad.
Yeah.
No, like, if she I prepare herself and the girls to
Yeah.
the baddest to go to Jamaica, the girls to the baddest to go to Jamaica, and that's just it.
If she wants to, she's the best, then she's the best.
Yeah, like, there's no qualms with
insane to
that.
me.
I'm trying to understand why you guys so upset, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, we're so angry as
All
a
the
people.
time.
Like, social media is so negative. Like, if I coulda, I woulda just stay far from, to be honest with you. But hey, it's a day and age that we do live in, right?
Yeah. We've got to find ways to deal with it.
Gotta find ways to
be
deal with
amongst
it.
it in a
Unfortunately.
healthy way.
Healthy ways. All right, so our topic of the day. What's one way you've noticed children today differ from when you were growing up? Once again, what's one way you've noticed children today differ from when you were growing up? You guys can call us. The phone lines are open. 876-630-9371 to 876-618-8255. You understand? So one thing you've noticed nowadays, Pitney, differ from when you were a child. You understand? There's so many things going to my mind right now. It's crazy. Let us read in the question just now. There's so many things that's on my mind. All right, so we asked on social media at Nationwide Radio on Twitter, on X. Floyd says, being polite or having manners overall. Gone are the days when kids would say good morning, evening, or night upon entering a room with an adult, passing them on the road or in the hallways, or even as they bounce into you by accident, which is so true. Like, me they have to grow with manners. Everybody are uncle and auntie. And me could have never dare dream. Me da sick in my teeth, sick in my gum. For me, you want to see one adult and do say good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
No joke.
Like, who? Just know Jackie right then and there, I'm going to put me in my place. How dare you enter a room and see grown people and not acknowledge them?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? I say, like, people nowadays, though, all them the business. What have I call up on the line? Dwayne, good afternoon, my G.
Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon, Dwayne.
Good afternoon. How are you?
We're
well.
Yeah, you know, happy man.
Yeah, pretty much. Are you?
You want to read the phone when you're at work, but you want to read the phone when you're at work.
Yeah.
Boy, doing another circle sometime, you know. Yes,
I guess somebody I got that work.
somebody after their work when it's a vibe.
Yeah. Now, Dwayne, what's...
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ask a question, say,
Yeah.
How, so today I was saying to somebody that I enjoy my childhood.
Same.
I don't think children are enjoying their childhood now.
Mm.
Yeah, because there's too much violence, too much spoiling and fighting, and people used to have more. We have a school. You see, my teacher, our teachers, I love so much. And when me get bigger now, me I recognize that the teacher is never that older than me.
Oh, yes.
And we always tell, show every respect that you have.
Every respect.
Yes.
And I just really tell them, I recognize that we might just, she might just 5, 6 years old and us, you know.
Yes, yes.
But the mere fact that them name teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Respect, man.
And today when I have nothing like that anymore. As a matter of fact, sometimes I'm sorry for the teachers then, trust me, because if you talk to them a verbal, if you lick them a physical, it's mental, it's everything that is bad that a teacher does to the student, but the teacher never seems to do anything.
Yeah.
Right? Good to the children. I don't know, because for instance, when you're going to school, right? You could not just come to school any time that you feel like.
No, you have to come on time.
Yes. I know what we're hearing. What we're hearing now is that you can't lock out the children from school. You can't do no discipline. So when you sit down as a child and hear these things happening, what do you do? How do you get order in the school if everything that you do for child, let the child know, so look here, you need to come to school early.
Yes.
You need to show respect. You must,
yes.
etc. And the government, everybody's coming now on you. If me a teacher, boy, everything that resign.
Oh, same. I've said it. I could not be a teacher in this day and age. I really couldn't. I don't know how them do it, but me know say me couldn't do it.
Yeah, man, it's really hard.
It's very hard.
In Jamaica.
Yes.
It's tough. So, good morning, good afternoon. Respect if you see our old man, you help him cross the street.
Yes.
Yes, we used to root to them because we used to have a man who go to school in it, them call him Bat. And let me tell you something. You walk with him, put them kind of lean like.
Yeah.
But you see, when him around him, put them straight. So what we call him nickname, we have to run like teeth, kind of make sure him put them straight, So we did go out of this still, don't think so we're perfect. No.
Right, absolutely not. Far from.
But at least if you see adults come, you kind of keep quiet.
Yes, indeed doing.
So we really enjoy our
childhood.
Our childhood, but today I don't think children are doing the same thing. No, they're not enjoying it as we do.
Everybody big.
Yeah,
everybody big. But all right, Dwayne.
Thanks for calling.
I appreciate it. All right, my G. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know the funny thing, whilst he was just talking, like for the track and things series that I've been doing, right?
Yeah.
When I'm in these high schools or at these track meets, and like some of these kids who are maybe like 19, in them like upper 6, 19, and them look all older than me. Some of them, they're like, oh my God, only me them full of manners. Like when you talk to them, it's yes sir and no sir, and like every time I do hear it, I'm like, you know what, all hope is not lost.
Yes.
Because some of them want to come boy up, and yes, bro, man, hey, bro,
Me never hold on crossroad. Where you
Me never used to tie your shoes lace in a PE. What kind of bro? Me ain't sit down on a corner. You understand? Don't bro me.
We're losing the culture, and the thing is, it's the upbringing, it's the parenting, because you have to instill that in the children first before they go out to these schools.
Indeed.
Culture is such a very important thing, and I don't even. I don't think the parents are spending time to preserve that. I don't think anybody's thinking about preservation, and that's the problem. Teaching in Japan, I am telling you, the most important thing in Japan is what it means to be Japanese. And the level of manners and discipline that these kids have is unparalleled. Like I'm telling you, I could be driving into the school, they must stop and they're bowing. They do not, if I'm driving in to the gate and they're walking in, they must stop and they must bow until I have passed them and gone park. Like, this just is different. And this is because what, Kareem? Because from them little bit so.
And them idea them too.
They understand what it means to be Japanese. That's a part of you. Your politeness, how you behave, how you comport yourself, how you speak to your elders. Well, who's it?
Boy, I don't know if we have much hope left in them, but Jaja God, we just have to just all play our part in some way, don't. So let's read 2 more comments from Instagram, and then we can just jump over on YouTube real quickly. Once again, if you're just joining us, our question of the day is, what's one way you've noticed children today differ from when you were growing up? I see this one by Rebecca's_fashion_tale says, low IQ and EQ. Poor self-awareness, extreme low standards, diminishing morals, in some instances non-existing, entitled too much, overly sexualized, poor sense of decency. All facts. And then final one from me here, Majestic Gabby Fee says, some don't play outdoors much. That is so true.
Yeah.
Too much consumption, and we've spoken about this a myriad of times on the show. Too much consumption of phones and tablets. Also, the lack of manners and respect when around adults. They might cost better than be things. They just don't seem to. They just seem to be a little bit more wilder. Talk about overly sexualized.
Yeah, man.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just thinking about it, Kareem, and it's, you see the media that they're exposed to. And it replaces a lot of the parenting. And I understand that a lot of the parents now are extremely busy working.
Trying to pay the bills.
Yeah, and then they've developed this relationship or this way of parenting where it's, here's your tablet. This is what the kid uses to pass time while the parent is doing something else. And I understand that you have a lot on, but this is not it. The tablet is not it. You do not know some of the messaging that's in some of these things that's creeping into their minds. You know what I mean? It replaces their ability to socialize and make friends in real time.
Indeed.
With people.
Indeed.
It takes away so much from their imagination because it's replaced by these curated images that they are watching every day. So I'm telling every day, people and I know that a lot of times that, especially when you come from very humble beginnings, you want to give your child everything. Because they said, why would me never have this, none of this, I've never done that. Those circumstances taught you your tenacity and your ability to navigate life and deal with things and deal with pressures. They put them soft. And it's thing them want them get it same time. Them don't know nothing them hardship. And for grosser. Anyways, go on over YouTube.
So go on, no? How you for go over there? Go over there. How you for over there? We start from the end of the chat. The end of the chat. Okay.
Okay, where are we? Okay, question for today, guys. What's one way you've noticed children today differ from when you were growing up? Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Isamara says, can't blame the kids. The adults set the culture and environment. Yeah. Annie Smith also says childhood in the past was often seen as carefree with fewer pressures and expectations. Kids had the space to grow and learn at their own pace. Modern children face stress from a young age. They face academic pressure, social comparison on social media, and constant stimulation of digital life.
Is that Annie Smith?
Annie Smith.
Annie
10
Smith.
points for you today. 10 points.
Listen, you just got any gamer playing, you're the leading right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because Kareem, and it shows in the difference in the way different countries and cultures grow their children. My friend, she's a daughter in Germany. These kids, they don't start school until they're about 7. And what that means is, them go school from liquor like 3, you know. but they don't be learning nothing except social skills, crafting, how to relate to each other. Them only start learn ABC and them something when them reach 7 and them thing there. And then when these kids were in Jamaica, me never see putting them on tablet one time except for like very minimal moments during a day. You must say 30 minutes. Their lives are about exploring, being present. And me I say, so all them pitney this grow different from some that pitney so. Some that pitney, them just in a them tablet, you understand what I mean? Them afia think about tests when they have. Some look at 3, 4-year-old, 5-year-old pitney have a test. What am I testing pitney about?
It's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure. Plenty, too much. Too much. Gene Sellers says, these kids don't know the name of our fruits, of our local fruits. They don't know a thing.
They don't know nothing.
They don't know a thing.
As some of them know about American something, yes.
And the artists, them are who they sing this and who they sing that.
Right now they know everything what Taylor Swift sing.
Oh, yes, indeed. Kayla says, I heard a group of girls cuss out an old woman one day because she told 2 of them that their skirts were too short and they were being loud on the road and not acting ladylike, and them classed the woman. But I mean, I tell you.
Isamari says children are more expressive with their thoughts and more open about their feelings, especially speaking to their parents. Back in my day, you keep quiet and suffer in silence because what you're depressed about. And this is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, it's good to liberate your children and let them know, talk to me, tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Indeed. I'm all for that.
Absolutely. That's a space you want to curate with them.
I'm all for that.
Because I feel... This Heidi culture and
No,
this shut up your mouth and him sitting there. It cripples you.
Yeah.
It renders you mute as an adult until you can get to a place where you feel like, okay, you can speak, you can actually tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
You can put into, there was a time when I couldn't put into words my thoughts.
Yeah.
Someone would ask me how I feel and I couldn't say it.
Ain't I really know.
Because I don't know how to express what's going on internally in inside the warfare. Until like I eventually started to, you know what I'm saying, like, and then I can't shut up. But we mean to say me understand, cause I so then grow you. Pick it up in eyes.
True. That is so true. We're gonna see if we can come back to the topic which we've always said that we're going to, which we really don't. But I'm just saying that. But anyways, we're gonna go for the global minute with no regret button.
You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
4:01.
The Global Minute, the latest headlines from around the world.
Good afternoon, I'm Nora Gay Banton with the Global Minute. China has called on the U.S. to cancel its sweeping tariffs on Chinese goods entering the country as a sign that the President Donald Trump is serious about resolving the trade war between the two countries. A Chinese official said there had been no trade talks with the U.S. despite suggestions otherwise from the Trump administration. Israel's military has admitted killing a United Nations worker with tank fire, having previously denied responsibility in an incident in the Gaza Strip last month after a UN staff member was killed when a UN compound in Deir al-Balah was damaged on March 19. The Israel Defense Forces said it had not struck the site. That's the Global Minute. I'm Nora Gay Banton. Stay tuned for major news at 5.
This hour is brought to you by the new KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC Saucy Wings. It's finger licking good.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Attention all wings lovers. KFC Saucy Wings with 2 new flavors. Saucy Wings. Mango habanero and buffalo. Hot, spicy. KFC we have Saucy Wings. Delicious, spicy, the best. So a new KFC Saucy Wings crunch the rest. Nobody does wings like KFC. New Saucy Wings is for me.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC Saucy Wings. It's finger licking good.
A Campari Boulevard, Carnival Road, Mad Sunday. Time for the FIRX, sure no reach Campari Boulevard. No flight performance, stage crossing. Come out with your crew, Campari flossing.
Join us at Campari Boulevard as we take over Emmanuel Road on Trafalgar Road like never before on April 27th, Carnival Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy Campari drink specials all day. Watch revelers cross our epic Campari stage with Exodus and Yardmass. Admission free and make sure you wear red. It's Campari Red Passion Carnival. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years old. Let's drink responsibly.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Attention all wings lovers. KFC Saucy Wings with 2 new flavors. Saucy Wings. Mango habanero and buffalo. Hot, spicy. KFC we have Saucy Wings. Delicious, spicy, the best. So a new KFC Saucy Wings crunch the rest. Nobody does wings like KFC. New Saucy Wings is for me.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC Saucy Wings. It's finger licking good.
Make a toast to your future. The JTA Cooperative Credit Union is by your side. All educators, the best is what you deserve.
We'll keep your dreams alive.
Competitive loans to help you grow.
We'll take you higher.
Great returns on your savings. A bright future is in the making.
Build the best you with the best credit union. We are committed to serving you.
The JTA Cooperative Credit Union, serving our members, impacting lives positively.
Tune in to CliffViews Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from Beats and Brand Live at the Emancipation Park on Friday, April 25. Beats and Brands Live is the ultimate celebration of music, creativity, and innovation. This exciting event is part of Intellectual Property Week and brings together the vibrant worlds of business and entertainment under the theme IP and Music, Feel the Beat. Expect a mini expo, live concert, giveaways, and the official opening ceremony, all for free. Vibe with artists, entrepreneurs, and industry insiders powered by Jaipo in partnership with Jaria and other creative powerhouses. Don't miss this fusion of culture, creativity, and commerce. It's where beats meet brands. So tune in to CliffViews Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's the Beats and Brand Live at the Emancipation Park on Friday, April 25. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office.
DJ Jerome, the show boss.
inside of you. Something I thought that I would never find. Angel of mine. I look at you, looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Gonna love you, boy, you are so fine. Angel of mine. How you changed my world, you never know. I'm different
The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix. The mix.
April is World Autism Acceptance Month, a time dedicated to raising awareness, promoting acceptance, and supporting individuals with autism. The focus is shifting from just awareness to creating inclusive communities where autistic people are supported and understood. We're honored to have Mrs. Jerome King Johnson joining us today. She's an educator, motivational speaker, life coach, and dedicated mother of Louis, her 33-year-old son with autism. Mrs. Johnson is a pioneer in inclusive education and advocacy for autism awareness. Welcome to our show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I am happy to be here. I love to talk about autism.
Yes.
And I love the vibe in here. So
Oh, nice.
Wonderful. We're happy to have you. So happy to have you.
So before we, dive into your life, right? So our question of the day, right, as an educator, yes, because boy, I tell you, Okay, so our question was basically asking, what's one way you've noticed children today differ from when you were growing up? So if we were to ask you that question, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, listen, I'm a radical, so I can tell you that I don't think children are any worse than they were before. I think they have the opportunity now to speak. And before we were just shut up.
Yeah.
And some of us, like myself, my name is Jerome. What can I tell you? I was different long time.
Yes.
And, I was hyperactive and busy and stuff. I wasn't able to express myself in a certain way in my schools. So nowadays, children are being able to express themselves. Now, when saying so, parents are very occupied with different things, with social media, technology, and stuff. You can see the parents say, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." They have to say it like 10 times before the parent takes their eye from the phone.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. They're not being paid that kind of attention.
They're not present.
They're not present.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Very important point there. Very important point. Let's talk a bit about Louis.
Yes.
And how his diagnosis,
Came about. Well, as an educator myself,
yes,
I realized that he wasn't hitting certain milestones. I happened to live in New York and came back to Jamaica to live, and he was 2. And he wouldn't look into my eyes. He was distant.
Yes.
And so on. So I took him to the University of the West Indies, and I really have to big them up because that was 31 years ago.
Oh.
Wow.
And there was a professor there called Professor Robert Gray. And he looked at me and he said, "You know what? Louis could not have a better mother." And I was wondering why. He said, "Well, because Louis is autistic." And I didn't know what the man meant, but I know now. It was a journey.
Wow.
31 years ago.
So 31 years ago, 1994, thereabout, and now 2025. Now, autism in Jamaica, I feel like we've been hearing more about it. We're more aware of. But can you just talk about how do you think inclusion and just awareness of autism, how has that evolved from 1994 until now, if anything at all?
Ooh-wee. Well, I can tell you it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work and a lot of people not understanding. And if even if you go on Instagram now, you're going to see people all over the world talking about autism.
Yeah.
And how they're misunderstood and so on.
Yes.
So can you imagine in our cute little country, Jamaica?
Yeah, I can.
When my child bounced off the wall all over the place and say, "What happened, little bad bikini?" You know, that sort of thing. But the reality is that autism is it's on a spectrum.
Okay, yeah.
So you have more autistic, and I'm talking layman terms.
Yes,
I'm not gonna, the therapists are there that have all the words, but I like to talk down to earth because not everybody can do the different kind of therapies and all of those things.
True.
But compared to 31 years ago, it took all of this time to see this year that Michael University had a big forum on autism, and I was so ecstatic because I wore out my feet at the time. And at the time, I was an educator in America, so I knew things were turning there. I wanted it to happen here.
Yes.
And I wanted Lewis to experience the inclusive education. And that's when I started that.
All right. So that's about when you started your education program at Prairie School.
Yes.
I
Talk
remember
to me
Prairie
about
School. Wow.
Yeah, you remember
I remember Prairie.
You
Of
remember
course,
Prairie?
of course.
Well, I can tell you, it came out of a terrible experience.
Yeah.
Children are seen clearly autistic when they are about 5, 6. When they are younger, it's the same early childhood things, tantrums, whatever. So it doesn't show up. But when you hit that other stage, that's when it shows up. And I was in a quandary. Where am I going to send Louis? Because I was working in PR at the time. And I took him back to the daycare that he used to go to. And the woman's daughter took it over. And she called me and she said, "You can't bring back Louis."
Oh.
And let me tell you, I used to work near Prairie too.
Yes.
And Phoenix Avenue. And I cried like, the ugly cry?
Yes, the ball, man. Kobali.
Yeah. I did a serious ugly cry.
Yeah.
And at the gate of King's House, boy, I'm glad Gigi never come out at that time. I was a mess.
Yeah.
And right there, I'm telling you, I said to God, "God, if you put me back into the education system, I am going to make sure that not only Louis gets this opportunity, but other families in Jamaica." And then, the Sunday in the paper, principal for Prairie Prep needed.
Hey!
Wow, what's the one?
Yeah, woohoo!
And they get to the job.
Yes.
And then something
man.
there.
Yes, yeah. And I went, and let me tell you, I'm a God girl, so I talk that way. But, when God is into something, it goes like, you don't have to have no ruffles, no nothing. Because I went to that interview, these are people that don't know me. And then I said to them, "Listen, I have to tell you that I want to do an inclusion program." And they just said, "Go right ahead."
Yes.
Wow.
It was amazing. And then my son's name, Lewis, Lewis, stands for Let Education Work in an Inclusive Setting.
Love that.
Listen.
Love that.
Look at alignment.
What an alignment.
Yes, absolutely do love that.
And I had to start that program, find staff that believed in what I was going to do, because that was very, very unusual. And I was able to have angels work with me.
Wonderful.
Absolutely amazing. What are some misconceptions about autism that you would like to dispel?
Yes. Okay. first thing is, I don't think I'm bad worse than anybody else and commit any crime or anything. That's why I have an autistic child. You know, in Jamaica, they say,
No, for real.
That's how what we do in our life. What we do in our life, Melissa, I'm a to me.
What you do, make you have this kind of opinion?
Exactly. So
Yes.
that's one. The other thing is, why is a child autistic? To me, after dealing with autism all these years, I don't think there's any clear answer up until now.
Yes.
Why a child is autistic. They have vaccine speculation. They
Yeah,
have,
I've heard those.
Yes. They have not enough oxygen in the brain. They have all kinds of things that they have come up with. My father, rest his soul, he said, let us deal with what we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Because it's the right now. What's going to happen to Louis right now? And I can tell you that it takes a community to make a child. And the biggest therapy is love. The biggest therapy. Because you run up and down the place. I am sorry for people with children with autism and special needs, because you run up and down the place trying to make them to be who? Who? I
Yeah.
mean, you know, everybody say, oh, you know, my child went to university and so on and so on. But in our reality,
Yes.
is that our university means if Louis can string out a sentence, because Louis didn't talk until he was 8.
Yeah.
That's my PhD.
Oh, nice.
Amen. It's
Right.
true.
I'm going to take a quick break
Sure.
and just take this temp check real quick and then come back to the conversation with Mrs. Jerome King Johnson.
Find your perfect Kia model today. Visit our showrooms to join the movement that inspires. The temperature brought to you by Kia is...
It is 28 degrees Celsius here in Kingston and also in Montego Bay. Right, so then he started to talk at 8. I'm trying to get a better understanding of, like, you know, some of the, and I would like to use the proper terminologies.
Some of the differences of
And the delays and things like
Exactly.
that. What does that look like?
It looks different in different children.
Okay.
So I can't sit down here and say, well, it looks so and so. It's not a recipe.
Yes.
You know, but for him, because
Yes.
I know him, he, as I said, he wasn't able.
It was
to
non-focused,
focus
right?
On you know, he wouldn't look into your eyes. He wasn't speaking. He would just point. He was hyperactive, very busybody. He could climb the highest mountain. You have to ask my sister that and his godmother how Louis can climb and jump off. And I mean, I long time was not scared of watching him operate. He just moved fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you could tell that something is different. But Louis actually doesn't look that different.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard when you go out. Now, the noise.
It triggers him.
It triggers him.
Yes.
And we used to, I used to wait until his hair was like out here before.
cut it?
Before I cut it, because going to the barber.
Ooh.
With all those machines
Yes.
going, he was crying and holding his ears and all these things I was learning as I went along.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to manage all kind of stimulus coming at him, all kind of things, and it was a learning process.
Yes.
But remember I said I saw angels? One day I went, I tell you a Louis story, because, you know, I have a million of those. But one day I went to get his hair cut. Now, all of us, because I used to wear my hair.
Well, and I noticed that you still have a fade.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very edgy.
Thank you very much. I love a low haircut.
Yes.
So when all of us would go, I have two other sons, two amazing brothers, and sometimes we don't talk about the siblings of the children with special needs that can really get neglected.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Because you really have to focus on trying to get this guy to talk and be whatever. So anyway, I went to Lane Plaza to go to the barber. And, you know, I have to put on my Sufa girl outfit to go to the barber.
Yes.
And Louis refused to come out the car. And when that refusal have a piece of, you think that, what them energy drinks?
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Our boom.
Let me tell you. He held on to the door. And it was a peace and fight.
Yeah.
And his four brothers were in the car just kind of watching. And you know Jamaican people already.
Yeah.
They walk past like...
Yes,
yes. Take time prips.
Yeah, that prips. Yeah, I said,
I said, one to share that they put it
oh my gosh. I've been through it.
Yes.
And parents go through worse than me. I can tell you, because as I said, there's much more
levels
levels. And Louis would not go into the barbershop. So one of the barbers heard that we were out there, not my barber, and he came out and he said, "Mr. Jerry, everything all right?" And I said, "Louis not coming in today." And he said, "No, man." And then he started to coax Louis, and Louis was like, not me. Anyway, my barber came out. His name is Dave. Dave came out and they said, "Mr. Jerry, you're not all right, are you?" I said, "No." I said, him said, "Louis, come the man, brethren," you know, him trying to sweet him up. Louis scream and shout and everything. Dave said, "I soon come." When Dave came back, Dave had his coat, his cutting implements, and everything. And he said, "Miss Jerry, I don't know where you live, but that's where I'm coming today."
Jeez, a community, man. I tell you, Jesus.
When we drove up to my house, Louis jumped out the car and went for a chair.
Wow, what today?
Louis said, "Yeah, this is what I want today."
So I want to just stay home and get my haircut, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to hear any of that
excessive
noise and all of those things. And I have been able to have these angels around me.
Yes.
The community is needed. Sometimes with children with autism, the parents, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It was hard for me. It was hard for his family. It was hard for, but as I said to you, it's incredible how I lived in a little community.
Yes.
And it was on a kind of, the road was like in a U space. And he said, Louis had a perch up on the second floor of our apartment. And he would sit on that little porch and he would view all the people in that living. I would know who has arrived from Louis's. Hi!
Yes.
That was from Mrs. Pinto. Hi! Hi! That is for somebody else.
Yes.
And when I heard, hi. So that was my neighbor who had the biggest.
Okay.
Yes.
And I would say, "Hello, Mrs. Rose." And she'd say, "How you know it's me?"
Louis
out there. So, I have had to find joy in his existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You do have to. Go ahead.
Is there treatment for autism in any way, especially here in Jamaica? What does that look like?
What it doesn't look like.
Yes.
Because at that time, there were only like 2 or 3 speech therapists.
Oh.
And the lineup was long. There was Michael, who had the right idea and everything, but you couldn't get there for 2 years.
For 2 years.
I mean, yeah, you're on a list. You're just on this list. There was Huey doing their thing. People were trying, but we are just not resourced. And then people who could afford it, because it's financially draining.
Can you imagine?
Because to go to a therapist at that time was very expensive.
Yeah.
And when you heard that, maybe he should be doing speech therapy, you run and try and find a speech therapist. When it's here, there's something that came out in the States named play therapy. You run and go and find that.
Yes.
And so on. It wiped out your funds.
Yeah.
So I am talking different levels of people. So can you imagine people who could not even access any of those? We need to do better with what we have.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I saw Mr. G, Goofy. He was on our
Yes,
show,
Goofy,
the artist,
yes,
and he was talking about he has a son with
I
autism
want to
as
get
well.
in touch with him,
Yeah, and he was talking in an interview recently about just the lack of support from Jamaican government, and he did a little video with his son clipping his nails and
I
everything. Was so
remember
very
that.
sweet as
Yes,
well.
I saw that.
Yeah, it got me thinking about now. What is the Jamaican government doing? Like, what is in place, if anything, for children with autism?
The thing about Jamaica right now, and it's just not autism alone, Jamaica right now, we have our minds on different things and not the people that count. An idiot in the United States, he said that, autistic people can't vote.
Yes.
And things like that. I don't want us to start believing that, because them parents can vote. Their brothers and sisters can vote.
The entire family.
And the entire family can vote. But the government is opening up their ears a little bit more. But we in the community, not just autism, in the whole special needs community,
yes,
we just know that nobody is sitting down and really paying strong attention to us and our needs. I mean, and I go from there to tell you about where Louis lives now, because he's a U.S. citizen.
Oh.
He was born there.
Right.
Louis, for the last 10 years, have lived into a home. And that home is beautiful. It is not a home that, cockroach and all them things. It's a beautiful home in a beautiful community.
Nice.
It's manned 24/7. And he gets his meals. I can't keep up with Louis's social schedule.
Don't it?
Sure.
Hello, is Louis there? No.
Yeah.
He's gone to the basketball game. He's gone to the mall. Oh, Louis is 6'5", by the way.
Oh, wow.
And wears a size 15 shoe.
So Louis.
Sure. All right, Louis. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break. So we're going to go for a commercial break. I'm going to come back with Mrs. Jerome King Johnson, educator, motivational speaker, life coach, and dedicated mother, obviously, of Louis. Right? We're going to take a quick break and be right back. This is the E-Zone on Nationwide 90 FM.
A Campari Boulevard, Carnival Road, Mad Sunday. Time for left here, make sure no reach Campari Boulevard. No live performance, stage crossing. Come out with your crew, Campari flossing.
Join us at Campari Boulevard as we take over Emmanuel Road on Trafalgar Road like never before on April 27th, Carnival Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy Campari drink specials all day. Watch revelers cross our epic Campari stage with Exodus and Yardmass. Admission free. And make sure you wear red. It's Campari Red Passion Carnival. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years old. Let's drink responsibly.
New KFC saucy wings. Attention all wings lovers. KFC saucy wings with 2 new flavors. Saucy wings. Mango habanero and buffalo. Spicy. KFC we have saucy wings. Delicious. Spicy the best. So a new KFC saucy wings crush the rest. Nobody does wings like KFC. New saucy wings is for me.
New KFC saucy wings, delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC saucy wings, it's finger licking good.
Make a toast to your future. The JTA Cooperative Credit Union is by your side. All educators, the best is what you deserve.
We'll keep your dreams alive.
Competitive loans to help you grow.
We'll take you higher.
Great returns on your savings. A bright future is in the making.
Build the best you with the best credit union. We are committed to serving you.
The JTA Cooperative Credit Union, serving our members, impacting lives positively.
Who shops at Creative Building Finishes? You, the homeowner who creates luxurious spaces with our floor and wall tiles. The contractor and builder who are convinced that our ceramic tiles are right for the job. The architect and designer who make dreams come true with our wood look and porcelain tiles. Superior customer service, knowledgeable staff, inviting showroom, and you get where this is going, right? Shop 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get Creative Building Finishes.
Welcome back to the E-Zone. I'm the Stinger Honeybee. He's Kareem Boy at Tings alongside DJ Jerome on the Wheels of Steel. Yes, he's preparing us for Carnival Weekend.
Yes, it's just this Sunday, Road March. This Sunday, guys.
Indeed, indeed. And we are here with Mrs. Johnson. Yes, man, oh gosh. Pioneer in inclusive education and advocacy for autism. Now, tell me, Mrs. Johnson, about your upcoming audiobook, 33 Years of Autism, The King Louis Stories.
Okay, well, I have dreams.
Yes.
And my dream is to bring autism forward and bring it in a way that it's day to day. Because one of the things, is that people will say, oh, I know Jerry has our son who is autistic, and say, and they'll be around for a little while.
Yeah.
But then they don't have to take him home every day.
True.
They don't have to take home, all these autistic parents, because you become an autistic family, actually. They know the real deal. They know that there are certain places you can't take your child. I had to learn along the way. Like, if I wanted his brothers to enjoy a party, I would have to drop them off and then bring Louis just at the end of the party, because that whole thing,
Yes.
he would mow down everything that's at the party. So in order to really safeguard him and them and so on, you find ways. So I would love to teach the person on the street
Yeah.
who may have a relative with autism and so on, how to come up with different strategies to deal with autistic children. Not to be frightened, because it was frightening. It is frightening. I think that especially young folks, you guys, your age and all of that, getting the diagnosis now, it's a frightening thing.
Yeah.
So I want to do this audio book. I want to tell the stories so that after each story we can talk about the differences with autistic children.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what's going to happen with the audiobook. So tomorrow I am having a small gathering of people who influenced Louis growing up.
Yes.
And there are two things I would like to put forward. One is I have formed a group called Gap Global Institute. And Gap Global Institute is to fill the gaps for different projects. One is to build one of those houses where Louis lives in Jamaica.
Wonderful.
Big old project. Big old
Yes,
project.
man.
Big old project. So everybody have to come on board. Everybody. And the whole running after the money thing is really, really rough.
Yes.
But we are jumping in. And we're going to try and do that. We're going to try to also put together a group, because here are these children who are now in their 30s.
Yes.
And have nothing to do. So we want to put together from the Gap Global Institute something that those adults, not children, adults
Yes.
can do. And then, so it's the audiobook. I'm going to be trying to seek funding
Yeah.
to put together this audiobook, make sure that it is well done and able to give the information to people. And just as my keynote will be day-to-day autism. It means
Day-to-day autism.
Day-to-day.
Yeah. Yes.
What you expect and so on. So I look forward.
So when will the audiobook be available, and where can people download it or purchase it?
I am not putting a date on it yet.
Okay.
Because this is the first initiative.
Yes.
To try and go and get it funding. So all you people out there, Gap Global Institute at gmail.com, INST at gmail.com. That's where you can contribute. But tomorrow, after I have the event,
meet me in Holland.
Meet me in Holland, and meet me in Holland, and why? Because the first time I heard a mother's poem about being a parent of a child with special needs, this is a powerful poem. It's written by somebody called Emily Pearlie Kingsley, and my mother's name is Pearl King. Yeah. So, she said she was saving up to go to Italy.
Yes.
And you know how you save up all these things when you want to go on vacation and
yes.
stuff. And then the time came and she put on her things. And then when the plane landed, the air hostess came in and said, "Welcome to Holland." That's what it is like having a child with special needs. And you have to stay in Holland.
Yes.
So you have to learn how to deal with Holland.
Yes.
Holland has tulips. You didn't know that? Ooh. That's what you have to learn to do
Yes.
with when you have an autistic child and so on. So I have had several people in my Holland.
Yes.
So we're going to do, it's going to be like, we're going to record it and we're going to put it on the social media. We're going to go after,
Yes.
see if we can do some work.
My final question for you, though.
Sure.
You've said that he's living overseas for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
He's going to the mall, he's going to basketball games and things like that. But just a quick update as it relates to his development.
Okay.
At 33 now, what does that look like for Lewis?
At 33, he has great receptive language. You know, he can understand what you're saying, but he's not speaking clearly. And he still has some delays with his learning. But I can tell you, that's why I just know that education is measured with different things.
Yes.
Louis is a great guy. Everybody says that. He used to work at a place over there where it's called Meals on Wheels, where he brings meals to the elderly. Those little ladies just love him. Because Louis has like good manners, and that's one of the things I tried to make sure that he had was good manners. So him say, "Morning," you know, and "Bye," and you know, just loving. But I can close off with just one more story.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Went to America. We went to one of these big restaurants to bring out Louis, me and my aunt and I. And it was loud in there. So, of course, Louis making his noise because that's another thing.
Yes.
You know, there are so many things I can tell you about. And while we're waiting, he's like, no, he's a man voice, you know, because he's not a boy voice.
He's a man, no.
So he's, oh. And every time I turn and he says, shh. You know, and I say, yes, Louis, shh. And as I say, shh, him just go, oh.
And continue.
Yes. So two nice little Caucasian ladies came and sat in the booth beside us. Hear me to my aunt, Lord Jesus. What going to happen now? They're going to throw us out of the restaurant. Louis making his noise, holding him ears because the place was loud. And you know, when you're trying to not look at somebody.
Yes.
I try not to look at the two ladies. I don't want my eye catch four, as they would have said in Jamaica. My dear, my eyes go meet up on them eyes. The lady look at me. You know what she said? That's the happiest guy in this place. Now, you tell me, how could a mother feel?
Yes.
When I heard that. That's what I want for Jamaica. I want acceptance and inclusion.
Yes.
I want money to spend on autism and other special needs. It's not just that.
Right.
I want children to be able to be included. That means providing the support systems in place. I want things to be affordable for siblings.
Yes.
Of children, the psychological things that are attached to it. I want it to be affordable. That's what I want the government to
And
work
how
on.
can they once again reach out to you?
Okay, so I am Jerry King Johnson at gmail.com or GAP, GAP, Global Institute, INST.
Insty.
Yeah. At gmail.com.
All right.
Or my phone number is 876-504-9299.
That's it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mrs. Johnson, for all the work that you do, for your advocacy, for spreading awareness. I mean, listen, I see that dream. I see that dream. We want it to become a reality because these children didn't ask to be here, but they are here. And this is the true measure of a civilized society. What is the point of all of our education and all the skyscrapers and everything if we cannot provide for each and everyone so that we all can live a fulfilling life?
What they would say in America, word.
Word. Word. A
Word.
Word.
Thank you so much for coming, Mrs. Johnson. Guys, if you get on board, and we're looking forward to hearing more. Keep us informed, and if there's any way we can help to spread the word.
Yes.
Thank you.
Woo. Well, what a lovely conversation.
ya?
Well, that was Mrs. Jerome King Johnson, educator, motivational speaker, life coach, and just a pioneer in inclusive education and advocacy for autism awareness. We're going to go for a quick break. This is the E-Zone on Nationwide 90 FM.
Book a room at the luxurious Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters. The time by Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters, elevate and embrace life's special moments is...
It is 4:48.
Switch to your JUTC Smart Fare Card by May 31, 2025. The temperature brought to you by JUTC Smart Fare Card. Transforming your daily commute with smarter, easier, and more reliable travel is...
It is 48 degrees Celsius, well, 28 degrees Celsius here in Kingston and also in Montego Bay. I'm thinking about the time being 4:48. But yes, do not be alarmed, okay? 28 here in Kingston and also in Montego Bay.
Make a toast to your future. The JTA Cooperative Credit Union is by your side. All educators, the best is what you deserve.
We'll keep your dreams alive.
Competitive loans to help you grow.
We'll take you higher.
Great returns on your savings. A bright future is in the making.
Build the best you with the best credit union. We are committed to serving you.
The JTA Cooperative Credit Union, serving our members, impacting lives positively.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Attention all wings lovers. KFC Saucy Wings with 2 new flavors. Saucy Wings. Mango habanero and buffalo. Hot, spicy. KFC we have Saucy Wings. Delicious, spicy, the best. So a new KFC Saucy Wings crunch the rest. Nobody does wings like KFC. New Saucy Wings is for me.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC Saucy Wings. It's finger-licking good.
A Campari Boulevard, Carnival Road, Mad Sunday. Time for left yard, sure no reach Campari Boulevard. No live performance, stage crossing. Come out with your crew, Campari flossing.
Join us at Campari Boulevard as we take over Emmanuel Road on Trafalgar Road like never before on April 27th, Carnival Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy Campari drink specials all day. Watch revelers cross our epic Campari stage with Exodus and Yardmass. Admission free and make sure you wear red. It's Campari Red Passion Carnival. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years old. Let's drink responsibly.
Is this planet Earth? Wait, is this planet Earth?
Is this planet Earth or Wind It Down feature on a Thursday? Now, the YouTube chat was buzzing and a lot of people were asking, if we could have asked Mrs. Johnson.
So sorry, guys, I forgot about you.
Right, about
I was so enthralled.
why is it that her name is Jerome?
Yes.
So apparently, right, her parents had 3 girls prior to her, and then they want a boy. Yeah, something, because, so they must say, foot time is a charm.
Yes.
So,
eat this now.
eat this now, I must be the boy this now.
Yeah, and so
But
the father go, good.
yes, and then it's a girl, and them just say, well, if I say it, go, yes, son, boy or not, girl or not, your name is Jerome, and I just eat that. Yes, that.
That's
so,
her name.
So that's how her name is
You're
Jerome.
Annie Smith, but she needs to change it. She named Jerome before Jerome born.
Please, Annie Smith. Right?
Still. No, that's true.
All right, so we're going to quickly, because, time is of the essence, just
One
fly
story?
through some of these stories.
Some.
If we can do both, would be perfectly fine.
Wonderful, Kareem. Go ahead.
Now, passengers forced to hold the plane together after mid-air malfunction. If you're watching on YouTube,
Do
see the
not
people
bother
them
me.
there hold up the plane and so. Now, freaked out air travelers were forced to hold up the roof of a plane after its interior suddenly caved in during a recent trip from Atlanta to Chicago recently. My homie was on a Delta flight and the ceiling collapsed, claimed content creator Lucas Michael Payne in a clip with nearly 200,000 TikTok views. Representatives for Delta Airlines told the Post, Delta thanks our customers for their patience and cooperation. We apologize for the delay in their travels. Excuse me, not for the delay,
man.
but for the trauma you guys put me through.
Listen, them if you give back if people them ever red set them pay.
It is all of your stress. All of your stress.
And first ever see this, you have to go in a plane, go all up plane.
I am coming to talk about, thank you for my patience. Anyways, so, Delta offered 10,000 miles, basically $100, he alleged. They had to go back to Atlanta, wait 4 hours to deplane, and get on another plane to Chicago.
Wrong, bang.
Craziness, this is craziness. I was on the flight. Delta only gave me $100 credit, ranted a commentator, right? A commenter. Now, imagine if this happened during turbulence, an online onlooker wrote. I was on this flight, sitting in the front. It was crazy, a separate woman alleged. Delta will only give 10K miles when people had to hold the plane together.
If you use your hand, for one plane together and no more going to 10K miles,
$100 US.
This makes sense, Kareem?
Delta Airlines is making a lot of
Them
money.
supposed to give back the people them the money when they spend one
And more.
and then give them a free flight too.
And a lot of things. Like, because what about my mental trauma?
Exactly.
Like, me, if I hold up the plane, I wonder if it is that the whole of the plane, I got cave in
I got
for me.
cave in, I got land in a sea.
Yeah, son, somebody doesn't want one free flight. Yeah, son, I know.
Imagine, you're supposed to hold a plane together.
Distress, emotional turmoil. I'm devastated.
I never been seen this from IBAN.
I'm aghast by the fact that you don't only want to give me $100.
No, man. Them after me daylight.
What am I do with the $100?
Me skyline.
$100 can't carry a God no boo. What you mean? Yeah?
Buy some snacks.
I don't want no snacks.
No, sir.
I don't want no snacks.
Imagine.
I don't do snacksy.
Hello.
After the sunshine snacks, please.
Suppose people that need to not all nothing.
Can you imagine?
Make you all the plane top.
Anything
KV.
happen just
No, you have to hold up and stress them.
The knee, anything happen.
You have to all the plane.
Clearly.
We don't have to live a life. Anything happen just happen because excuse me more.
No, man, on a
When you
planet
sick on no
Earth.
teeth. When you sick on no teeth and
I
on no
must
gum.
Mars this. You sure it's Earth this?
I don't think it was enough.
Read it again.
But I mean, technically, Atlanta is not really Earth.
You go on.
No.
Somebody said that you did read this. This is why I drive my car.
No, I'm never get freed up on it. Person says, see, this is why I drive my car.
No wrong you.
Are you crazy?
Especially inland. It's take time going me I go. Cause them a pain I get from bad to bad.
From bad to bad, indeed. From
Eh,
bad
what
to
is
bad.
this?
No, look how you people them. And bear in mind, and I like say, you can't stand up like in a bus, Because remember, say you have to sit down in your seat
You're
just in
Annie
case.
Smith. So why the flight attendants never hold it up? Me not wrong
All the
Annie.
pilot should have come around and hold it up for himself.
They should come round
Yeah,
and-
no. The pilot put it in the autopilot. What do you mean?
So them not have the broomstick on the plane.
Give
What
me a
them,
parachute,
what them
you know,
use? Them forget some broomstick and catch it up.
And that's why you have first officer Jerome. So the first officer come around, hold up a plane on yourself, carry the flight attendant them. You understand me? We don't
Everybody.
serve no snacks, we don't serve no drinks. We don't come hold up a plane, make the people them sit down and go spot them and go. What you mean me have to hold up plane? When me done roll a go, no only be the amount of money me I soon find. Me?
Where's
And
it?
I ask you.
In the name.
Me a rich boy. Me. You're
out.
crazy. Sick of your teeth.
Listen to me, man. After this, man, hey, it's a private jet me a buy.
I have a PJ right after this, okay?
Hashtag.
Anyways, fantastic day, fantastic show. Unfortunately, we can't do the next one. We're going to save it for next week. But just want to say,
So the next one, come in, you know, that's
I actually do love the next
Yeah?
one. The next one, nice, bad man. Do love it. Do love it a lot. So, thank you to DJ Jerome. Thank you to our technical operators today, Kevin and Damien. And also thank you to our producer, Natalie Nita.
And to you, wherever you are, or e-zoners, whether you listen at home or on the road.
Watch on YouTube or join the conversation on X.
Thank you for sharing space, time, and energy with us.
We appreciate you.
Before we go, here is today's takeaway.
Every child deserves to be seen, heard, and understood. Let's strive to create a world that supports them. Small actions today can lead to a more inclusive tomorrow. Let's take that step together. Love that. Well, up next is the best produced news in the nation. Nation 105.